and this evening I'd like to give you a basic introduction to the metal shaper. The metal shaper is an old machine tool. It's commonly used in older shops and has largely been supplanted by the vertical mill. It still has some advantages over the vertical mill, however, particularly in the home shop. Let's take a look at the machine itself, and I think we'll start out by showing you basic operation of the machine so that you can see it work before I start getting down into the nitty-gritty and explaining what it is that the machine actually does and how it is that it does that. The machine that we'll be using today is a 16-inch Cincinnati shaper. This shaper is medium to large size. When I say it's a 16-inch shaper, that means that the ram can travel 16 inches. So theoretically, we can machine a piece that is 16 inches long, 16 inches tall, and 16 inches wide with this particular machine. Shapers have ranged from about 3 inches for smaller hand-operated shapers up to 36 inches for large industrial shapers. For larger work at the time was done on planing machines, or planers, wherein the cutting tool was held stationary and a bed holding the work reciprocated back and forth. As we'll see in a moment, the shaper is precisely the opposite. The work is held stationary, or rather indexes across the orthogonal to the plane of the cut, while the head reciprocates with the cutting tool to make a cut. So let's just start a cut with this shaper and check it out. As you can see, when I've engaged the clutch, the shaper ram travels back and forth, carrying the tool with it. The tool engages the work, as we'll see shortly. With each stroke, the tool is advanced a small amount. And we'll see as this tool is advanced into the work, just what the cutting action of the shaper is. Down feed, or the depth of cut for a shaper, is controlled by the compound. Now, one thing that may be making you cringe, or perhaps you've noticed just about a shaper, is that a shaper is the one kind of metal cutting machine where your hand actually maintains contact frequently with a moving part of the machine. And that's necessary with a shaper to affect down feed. So your hand will normally be up here on the compound, feeding down. And as we can see, I'm making a cut across the machine right now, but I failed to make any down feed, so no cut is occurring. If I stop that and move the workpiece back to a starting position, apply some down feed, I'm going to go 50 thousandths, which is not a particularly heavy cut for this shaper, although it may be for some. This lever controls the direction of the table motion, and I want the table to move away from me so that the workpiece moves into the cutter. So I'll move the lever away from me, and as it moves away, we should see the cut begin to occur. The front of the shaper holds the clapper, which holds the tool rigid on its forward stroke, but allows the tool to lift on a rear stroke so as not to bind the work. And here we see the cut beginning. So we see some chips being taken by the shaper as it cuts across the work. This is not a particularly heavy cut for this particular machine, although depth of cut will vary for the size of the machine. The shaper is actually able to move a considerable amount of metal for its size. So this shaper, for instance, had previously made the cut that you may be able to see going in the opposite direction, which is about 3.3 inches deep, 300 thousandths, or a little over a quarter of an inch per stroke. So what we're doing with it right now is a very light cut. It leaves a very nice flat surface on the top, and if we slow down the feed, we can get a surface that's so polished it will almost appear to have been surface ground. As you can see, we're just about done with this level of cut, this width of cut. And I'll move the shaper back and take a deeper cut just so that you can get an idea of what's possible. Now, timing is important when stopping the shaper because I want to stop it when it's out of the cut. Here you'll see the clapper. That's the motion that I was talking about before. When pushing down on it, nothing moves, and the tool bit remains rigid for the duration of the cut. On the way back, the tool is free to lift and drag across the back of the cut, preserving your cutting edge. Now if I come back, I can dial in a nice heavy cut. We're at 50 right now. I'm going to run this right around to 50 again. That's a 125 thousandths depth of cut. And for this cut, I'm going to throw a little bit of cutting fluid on there. Since this is a block of aluminum, WD-40 works well. And here we can see the larger chips coming off from the cut. On a shaper, there are a number of adjustments that can be made. Obviously, we've adjusted the depth of cut. We can adjust the amount of feed which occurs per stroke. So each time the ram retracts at its rearward position, an advance is applied, and we can adjust that amount of feed. Similarly, we see that at this point, I said this was a 16-inch shaper, and this is clearly not moving 16 inches. We're moving actually, according to the shaper, about 6 inches right now. So 10 inches shy of its full stroke length. We can adjust the speed of that stroke, how many strokes occur per minute, as well as the position of the stroke. We can move this if the workpiece were closer to the shaper and device or farther away. We can move that to adjust it. All right, as we see there, the shaper's just finishing the cut. Now, I'm not particularly trying to get you to understand all of the operations of a shaper in this short video, but I want you to get a general idea of what the shaper does before we start discussing its various parts and pieces, so that you'll know what it is that we're talking about when I'm explaining the adjustments on the shaper. We'll see you next time. Thanks much.